guys, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to compare multi-digit numbers using inequalities. But what is an inequality? You guys ask the best questions. An inequality is just a symbol that allows you to compare two numbers. In this case, we're going to be using greater than, less than, and equal to. And it's very important that we remember the different forms of a number, because in today's lesson, we're going to be comparing numbers that are in different forms. We have standard form, expanded form, word form, and unit form. Remember, standard form is just the usual way of writing numbers, 2,307. Whereas expanded form is actually decomposing a number or expanding it to show the value of each digit in the number. So that same number, 2,307, is 2,000 plus 300 plus 7. Next, we have word form. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be using words to express the total value of a number, 2,307. And lastly, you guys, we have unit form. And in unit form, we're using words and numbers to express the value of a number based on its value. That same number, 2,307, can be expressed as 2,000s, 300s, and 7 ones. Let's get right into our first problem. In this problem, I'm comparing the two numbers 3,429 and 3,298. And I have this place value chart on my screen because I'm going to be using the place value chart in order to identify the larger number. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to write 3,429 on my place value chart. And I already know that I have 3,000s, 400s, 2 10s, and 9 ones. And now I'm going to do the same thing for my second number. You'll notice, you guys, that I'm lining up my two numbers based on their place value. This helps to quickly identify the number that is greater. And I know that when I'm comparing numbers using a place value chart, I'm always looking at the largest place value. So in this case, I'm going to be focusing on the thousands place value. And now I'm going to be comparing the two numbers in the thousands place, 3 and 3. Which one is greater? Yeah, I tried to trick you. They're both the same. What do you think I'm going to do next? Now that I know that these two numbers are the same, what should I do next? Yeah, I agree. I'm going to move on to my next largest place value, which is my hundredths place value. Which number is greater, 4 or 2? That's right, 4 is greater than 2. So you guys, there's no need to move on to the next place value because I've now identified the larger number. 3,429 is greater than 3,298. So my inequality symbol should be facing 3,429. Let's try another one. You guys did such a good job at that problem. Let's try this one. In this problem, I'm comparing two numbers. This time, one number is written in word form and the other is written in standard form. Let's go ahead and write this number in standard form, 1,743. $1,000. Where would my number start? What is going to be my largest place value? That's right, it's going to be in the thousands, and in fact, I have 1,000. How many hundreds do I have? That's right, I have 7. How many tens? If you said 4, you're absolutely correct because I have 40, which means I have 4 tens. And how many ones do I have? Good job, 3 ones. And now I'm going to do the same thing for my second number. This time, simply just placing it in its correct place value, 1,749. Do you guys remember which place value I'm going to start comparing my numbers? That's right, I'm going to start in the thousands, my largest place value. And I'm comparing 1 and 1. Which one is greater? That's right, they're both the same. Do you remember what I do next? Yep, you read my mind. I'm moving on to the next largest place value, my hundreds. And I'm comparing 7 and 7. Which one is greater? They're both the same too? So what do I do next? That's right, I'm moving on to my tens. Comparing 4 and 4. Which one is greater? Are you kidding me? They're both the same here again? So what do I do next? That's right, I'm moving on to my ones. 3 and 9. Which one is greater? That's right, 9 is greater than 3. So that means that I finally found the number that is greater. 1,749 is greater than 1,743. Let's try another one. In this problem, we're going to be comparing two numbers, the first number in expanded form and the second number in standard form. 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 800 plus 7, compared to 42,780. How many hundred thousands do I have? Yep, that was a trick question. I don't have any 100,000s. How many 10,000s do I have? That's right, I have 4 10,000s because 4 10,000s is the same thing as 40,000. How many thousands do I have? That's right, I have 2 thousands. How many hundreds? Good job. I have 8 hundreds. How many tens? That's right, I don't have any tens. So I'm going to add in a 0 as a placeholder. And how many ones do I have? That's right, 7 ones. And now I'm going to do the same thing for my second number, 42,780. And now it's time to compare. Can you guys remind me one more time, what place value am I going to start comparing? That's right, the 10,000s. So let's go ahead and compare these two numbers, 4 and 4. That's right, they're the same. Let's move on to thousands, 2 and 2. They're the same. Let's move on to hundreds, 8 and 7. Awesome thinking. Yes, 8 is greater than 7. So that means that 42,807 is greater than 42,780. So my inequality symbol should be facing 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 800 plus 7. Let's do one more problem. In this problem, I have two numbers, the first number in word form and the second number in expanded form. Let's go ahead and write 50,549 on my place value chart. 50,000. What place value would I start at? I agree. I'm going to start in the 10,000s because 50,000 is the same thing as saying 5 10,000s. How many thousands do I have then? Good. I have 0 thousands. How many hundreds? Good. 5 hundreds. How many tens? That's right, I have 4 tens because 4 tens is the same thing as 40. And how many ones? Good job, 9 ones. And now I'm going to do the same thing for my second number. On the right-hand side, I have 50,000 plus 5,000 plus 40 plus 9. 50,000. What place value would I be placing 50,000s? That's right. I would place it in the 10,000s because 50,000 is the same thing as 5 10,000s. 5,000. We already know it would be in the thousands place. 40. What place value would I be placing 40? Yeah, it would be in the tens because 4 tens is the same thing as 40. And 9. Where would I be placing 9? That's right, in the ones. So in this case, I don't have any hundreds, so I'm just going to simply add a 0 as a placeholder. And now I'm able to compare. Remember, starting with our largest place value. 5 and 5. That's right, they're both the same. Let's move to thousands. 0 and 5. I agree. 5 is greater than 0. So that means that 55,049 is greater than 50,549. Here's a challenge for you guys. I want you guys to fill in the blank in order to make the inequality true. In this case, I want to make this inequality true. 82,200 something 8 is greater than 82,238. What do you think that number is going to be on the left-hand side? If you think you know, go ahead and comment in this video, in the comment section, your answer. Until next time, see you later.